Assalamualaikum dear viewers, welcome to my channel Crescent Notes. As you know, we are studying Oedipus Rex nowadays, but I feel that there are some words or elements used in this drama which are not used commonly in our life. So मैंने बहुत से वर्ड्स को इजी वे में एक्सप्लेन करने की कोशिश की है सो डैट आप लोगों के लिए इडिपस रेक्स को अंडरस्टैंड करना काफ़ी हद तक आसान हो जाए. The first word comes hamartia. Hamartia means the character flaw or error of a tragic hero that leads to his downfall. किसी भी ड्रामा का प्रोटैगनिस्ट या ट्रेजिक हीरो जब डाउनफॉल की तरफ जाता है तो वो अमूमन अपने ही फ्लॉज या एरर की वजह से जाता है. इसी को हम hamartia कहते हैं. In literature, hamartia refers to a character defect or flaw that ultimately brings about the downfall of a tragic hero or heroine. In Greek tragedy, the hamartia can be described as a mistake in judgment, defined by the actions of the protagonist, his emotional breakdown, and also the cause of his twist of fate. It is a major theme of Sophocles' tragedy Oedipus Rex. In the case of Oedipus Rex, his hamartia or downfall is his unintended wrongdoings. But actually बात यह है कि करना वो गलत कुछ भी नहीं चाहता था, लेकिन उसकी फेट में सब कुछ लिख दिया गया था कि ये सारा कुछ उसके साथ होना है कि दैट ही विल किल हिज फादर एंड मैरी हिज ओन मदर. Most Greek tragedies feature a great man that suffers from a fatal flaw or to such an extent that he is destroyed. Oedipus is one such man, and his weakness or hamartia is his hubris or great pride. Pride is enmity. It can be observed in those that see themselves as above others and are easily angered by others challenging them. Same case with Oedipus Rex. उसको टेरेसिस की बातें, उसको स्फिंक्स, इन सब चीज़ों से उसने अपने प्राइड से उसने इन सब चीज़ों को ओवरकम किया था. इट वॉज प्राइड दैट कॉज्ड एडिपस टू अननोइंगली कमिट ऑफुल सिन, killing his father and marrying his mother and causing her to bear him children and sibling in one. मीन्स जो उसके बहन भाई थे, जो उसके बच्चे थे, वो ही उसके असल में बहन भाई भी थे. In the case of Oedipus Rex, his hamartia or downfall is his unintended wrongdoings, while Oedipus displays excessive pride, hastiness, and anger. His ultimate downfall comes with a series of unfortunate misjudgments that are made as he continuously aims to do the right things. Next word comes ambiguity. Ambiguity means the capacity of words and sentences to have double, multiple or uncertain meanings. मतलब मुबहम अल्फाज. Or a word or expression that can be understood in two or more possible ways. An ambiguous word or expressions. Ambiguity means दो या दो से ज़्यादा ऐसे अल्फाज या सेंटेंस जिनके डबल मीनिंग्स बनते हों, मल्टीपल मीनिंग्स बनते हों, या कोई भी ऐसा गैर यकीनी किस्म का मीनिंग बनता हो. Ambiguity or uncertainty are same. Ambiguity or ambiguous comes from the Latin ambiguous, which was formed by combining ambi. Ambi means both, or ager means to drive. Sophocles' Oedipus Rex contains the following tension. If Oedipus was ignorant of his true origins when he killed Lais and married Jocasta, then he is morally blameless. Most interpreters have nonetheless judged Oedipus to be innocent on the grounds that he was completely ignorant of the relevant facts. ड्रामा का बैकग्राउंड तो आपको यकीनन अंदाज़ा हो ही गया होगा कि उसको अंदाज़ा नहीं था कि वो अनकॉन्शियसली अपने फादर को किल कर देगा और अनकॉन्शियसली ही उसने अपनी मदर से शादी की. देन नेक्स्ट वर्ड कम्स पैट्रिसाइड. पैट्रिसाइड इज़ अ पर्सन हु मर्डर हिज फादर और मदर. अगर वो अपनी मदर को किल करेगा तो वो मैट्रिसाइड कहलाएगा. Homer briefly summarizes the story of Oedipus, including the incest. Incest means किसी ऐसे शख्स के साथ इज़्दवाज ताल्लुकात रखना जो कि हमारे लिए जायज़ ना हो. पैट्रिसाइड एंड जोकेस्टा सब्सिक्वेंट सुसाइड। जोकेस्टा की सुसाइड क्यों हुई? क्योंकि उसको पता चल गया था कि उसने अपने ही बेटे से शादी की है। Throughout Greek literature, patricide or matricide seems to be an equal odious crime. Oedipus is actually relieved and happy about the natural death of his supposed father Polybus, as in his mind this frees him from the worry that he will someday kill his father. इससे उसको थोड़ी सी रिलैक्सेशन हो गई थी कि मेरे फादर के, उसको ये अंदाज़ा था कि शायद उसको वो अपने फादर को खुद किल करेगा, लेकिन जब उसको पता लगा कि पॉलीबस एक नेचुरल डेथ हो चुकी है उनकी, तो वो थोड़ा रिलैक्स हो गया। थ्रू आउट दिस मिथिक स्टोरी ऑफ पैट्रिसाइड एंड इंसेस्ट, सोफोक्लिस emphasizes the irony of a man determined to track down, expose and punish an assassin who turns out to be himself. Then comes catharsis or purgation. Catharsis, also known as purification. Catharsis is a term devised by Aristotle in his Poetics to explain the effect of tragic drama on an audience. It means कि जो ड्रामा हम देख रहे हैं उसका ऑडियंस के ऊपर कैसा असर पड़ रहा है। Aristotle discusses the way in which the tragic downfall of the protagonist arouses the pity and fear of the audience. These emotions are purged by the cathartic final outcome. Certainly, the concept is often used to explain the fact that the audience feeling at the end of the tragedy is often one of exultation and relief, rather than suffering and distress, though it is to interpret Aristotle's concept psychologically. Sophocles displays catharsis is throughout the play through Oedipus' punishment to himself. We, the audience, feel pity and fearful for Oedipus as the punishment were quite severe and excessive, though he may feel cathartic as he is relieved from his distress caused by his curse. कैथारसिस में ये होता है कि जब ऑडियंस अब वो ड्रामा देख चुकी है तो वो प्रोटैगनिस्ट के साथ उसको पिटी एंड फियर और कुछ उसके ऊपर रहमदिली का उसका होता है, लेकिन जो ऑडियंस होती है वो साथ साथ अपना रिलीफ भी उसको मिलता है। देन कम्स ओरेकल। द वर्ड ओरेकल मीन्स प्रोफेसी एंड इज़ ऑफ ग्रीक ओरिजिन. The word Delphic oracle is much used in drama Oedipus Rex. Actually, Delphi is the site of the ancient temple and oracle of Apollo in Greece. It is located on the slopes of Mount Pemus. It was the center of the world in ancient Greek religion. Oracle of Apollo was the source of divine communication delivered in response to the petitioner's request. Ancient Greece and Rome had many oracles. The most famous was that of Apollo at Delphi. The Delphic oracle plays a vital role in Oedipus Rex. It controls the action of the play almost at every step. It is indeed the founded on the whole play. The drama is based upon a myth which has its origin in the Delphic oracle. सोफोक्लिस के टाइम पे जब उसने ड्रामा इडिपस रेक्स लिखा था, उस वक्त ओरेकल हाई प्रेस्टीज और अथॉरिटी को एंजॉय भी कर रहा था, एंड द बिलीफ इन इट वॉज रिगार्डेड एज एन इसेंशियल पार्ट ऑफ रिलीजन. The downfall of Oedipus, the king was fated by the gods and he was unable to change his destiny. वह अपनी डेस्टिनी को चेंज करने में नाकाम था. All actions of Oedipus were performed by a virulent divinity. For example, Oedipus was foretold by the gods to kill his own father and to get married with his own mother. It is seen from the play that exactly the gods willed him to do everything he didn't want to. Then comes Sphinx. Sphinx का ऑलरेडी मैं एक वीडियो में जिक्र कर चुकी हूँ, बट इसमें मैं आपको थोड़ा डिटेल में बताऊँगी कि उसने कौन सी रिडल पूछी थी और उस रिडल को इडिपस रेक्स ने कैसे सॉल्व किया था. Sphinx is a mythical creature with the head of a human, a falcon or cat or a sheep and the body of a lion with the wings of an eagle. In Greek tradition, the Sphinx has the head of a woman, the haunches of a lion and the wings of a bird. Sphinx in Oedipus Rex is a creature who guarded the entrance to the city of Thebes and would pose a riddle to travelers who aimed to enter. जिनको ख्वाहिश होती थी कि वो थिबीस में एंटर हो सकें, लेकिन स्फिंक्स की रिडल की वजह से वो एंटर नहीं हो पाते थे. If they could not answer it, she would devour them. She asked riddle. उसकी रिडल क्या थी? What goes on 4 in the morning, on 2s in the afternoon and on 3s at night? When Oedipus travelled to Thebes, the Sphinx posed the riddle to him. He said that the answer is a human being. क्यों? क्योंकि human being walks on all fours in early life. Means जब वो बेबी होता है, क्रॉल करता है, तो वो all four में मूव करता है. On 2 legs as an adult, जवानी में 2 टांगों में चलता है. And with a walking stick इन ओल्ड एज, और बुढ़ापे में लाठी का सहारा लेता है, तो वो 3 legs बन जाती हैं. It would seem that the Sphinx regarded the value of her life as bound up with having a riddle that no mortal could solve, for she killed herself because of his success. यहाँ पे Oedipus को सक्सेस हासिल हुई. Oedipus was then appointed king because of his service to the city. He converses with the blind seer Tiresias, who understands the language of birds and uses this ability to predict the future. Oedipus says her riddle was not something the first man to stroll along could solve. A prophet was required, and there the people saw your knowledge was no use. Nothing from birds or picked up from the gods, but then I came, Oedipus, who knew nothing, yet I finished her off, using my wits rather than relying on birds. यहाँ पे वो टेरेसिस को कुछ तंजिया बातें भी कर रहा है कि मेरी अक्ल काम आई थी और मैंने इस रिडल को सॉल्व किया. Here Oedipus talks about his achievement. वो अपनी अचीवमेंट के बारे में बात कर रहा है, लेकिन उसकी अचीवमेंट के बारे में बात करते हुए बहुत ज़्यादा गरूर और तकब्बुर बहुत ज़्यादा था. He converses with the blind seer Tiresias, who understands the language of birds and uses this ability to predict the future. Then Oedipus criticizes Tiresias for not being able to help the city in its time of need, with the special way of knowing that he has. The conversation between Oedipus and Tiresias shows that Oedipus is proud of his success in solving the Sphinx riddle. We can also say that the encounter with Sphinx is surely a fiction. मे बी ये फिक्शन हो, लेकिन जो भी था ड्रामे में Oedipus Rex ने अपने प्राउड से अपनी इस अचीवमेंट को हासिल किया था और उसने थीबीस को स्फिंक्स से आज़ाद करवाया था. सो यहाँ पे कुछ डिफ़िकल्ट वर्ड्स का मैं एंड करी हूँ. आई होप इंशाल्लाह आपको मेरे इन वर्ड्स की समझ आ गई होगी. To watch my videos regularly, please subscribe my channel and watch my videos till end. Thank you for watching. Take care. Allah Hafiz.